Okay. Well, this is an honor. Hi. Hi, Matt. I'm Nir from Israeli Mako TV. How you do? Hello. How you doing? Nice hair today.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Is that always like that, or is it for the Hall of Fame?
It's the Hardy Boys colors. Great
Yeah. Like.
She's repping for Matt and Jeff Hardy. Hardy Boys, green and purple.
Yeah, like you found someone that would remind you of your brother all the time. It looked like it.
No, she did
Well,
a
that's
little
weird.
after. Yeah, so
I went there. Yeah.
This is my wife, Queen Rebecca, Rebbe Hardy. So no, we're here, and it's our second Hall of Fame together. So we're pretty excited for tonight.
All right. In your case, I don't want to ask you about the Hall of Fame. Before I ask you, what was the whole deal with you announcing that you quit, and then a few weeks after that, all of a sudden you appear with your brother again with no delete gimmick? What was going through your mind? What happened in that time?
Well, I never said that I was quitting or retiring. I just said it was time for me to go home. And literally, I went home and did some rehabilitation on my lower back and my hips, and really worked hard to physically get where I needed to be. And then when I returned, it was back on SmackDown, and myself and Jeff right now we're doing the Hardy Boys, but all of that Woken and all the other former personalities that have exist within me now, so they can pop out at any time.
Oh, yeah. And last year was a great WrestleMania for you, winning the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. What are you looking for from Matt Hardy this upcoming year? More cooperation with Jeff, or are you looking for a singles competition?
I think my goal is to win the tag team titles with Jeff, obviously. You know, we continue to prove we're the greatest tag team in all of space and time. But tomorrow we're both in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. So obviously I won last year. I'm defending my crown this year. And there's never been anyone in the history of WWE that's won it twice back to back. So I want to be the first guy tomorrow.
That could be great. Let me give you a tip. Every time you turned on each other in Royal Rumbles, it didn't work out well. So don't do it this time.
I agree. And that's why Jeff is the one that I'm worried about. Like, you know, he might get selfish and try and win it for himself. You know, if he just teams up with me the whole while, then he can jump out right then and we got it.
Yeah, maybe you try to talk some sense into him or something, you know, to Jeff.
I could always jump in, but I'm always here to remind him that the broken, woken essence of himself is always lying just behind the surface, just under there. So something to keep in mind.
Oh, all right. How about the Hall of Fame tonight? What are you looking forward to see the most?
The thing I'm most excited about, I think, is that there's so many tag teams that are being inducted. Obviously, myself and my brother, we became famous and we reached the status that we did because we were well known as the tag team, as the Hardy Boys. So Harlem Heat, a very deserving tag team going in. There's the Hart Foundation, a tag team that is very inspirational, motivational to myself and my brother. And then DX, who we had so many great battles with Badass Billy Gunn and Road Dogg. Just all those guys going in units, very cool. But there's so many tag teams represented tonight at the Hall of Fame. I think that's tremendous.
Yeah, and in all those cases, these teams has one member that gets a second Hall of Fame ring. And I wish that one day we can see the Hardy Boys getting their individual and tag team Hall of Fame ring. Maybe are you optimistic about that?
Yeah, I think that's a strong possibility. You know, there's sometimes tag teams only exist and only succeed as tag teams, but myself and my brother, we've been able to like split apart and have single success and, you know, and really attain championships and trophies and whatnot. And then also we can come back together as a tag team and then be successful once again. We've been probably better than any other duo, I think, as far as being together, separating, coming back together, separating, being back together. You know, we pride ourselves on that.
You've been through so many eras. Like you've been in, you've jumped in WWE before the Attitude Era. Lying about your age, I know, right? At first,
yes.
Are you not allowed to still say it?
You know, well, it was my brother. He literally had to move his birthday back. He had to move his age up 2 years, move his birthday back 2 years, just so he could legally do it.
So he could legally take bumps.
Yeah, but I'm a generational guy now. I mean, like, not only I fought IRS, and now I fought both of his kids, Bray Wyatt and Bo Dallas.
That's amazing.
And then I fought Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig. I beat him in his last match here. Wow. I've wrestled his son, and as soon as I fight the Usos, which will be soon, I battled their dad, Rikishi.
That's exactly what Jeff told me yesterday in the media junket. He said he told them that I beat up your dad, I'm going to beat up you too. And he says he dreams of like a dream match between you two and them as a brothers versus brothers match. Do you agree with that? Is that like a goal for you?
Yeah, I mean, those guys have really held down the WWE Tag Team division in the last 6-7 years. So, yeah, I think the Hardys versus the Usos, two legitimate brother tag teams, is a dream match a lot of fans want to see happen.
We will all have to see that, and congratulations. Thank you very much, and best of luck in the future. As an individual, as a part of the tag team.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Matt. Bye. Thank you.